Hello friends, thank you for joining me. Still on coordinate geometry 1. In my previous video, we have looked at how to derive the formula for calculating distance between 2 points as well as the midpoint. In today's presentation, we are looking at example 2 under distance between 2 points. We have two questions here with us. Question 1, that's question 2 now, which is example 2 under that, reads, the distance between the point 1 comma 2 in bracket and x comma minus 1 in another bracket is 5 units. We are asked to find the possible values of x. That's question 2 now. Question 3, which is example 3 now. The length of the line joining the points x comma 4 in bracket and minus x comma 3 in another bracket is 7 units. We are asked to find the value of x. What will be the value of x? Let's write down the solution to see how we can solve the solution to 2 now, because this is example 2, which is question 2. We're talking about distance between 2 points. Very important, we can define this point. Let the first point be A, that's 1 comma 2, and the other point be B, which is x comma minus 1. Here, this is our x1 and this is our y1. This point, this is x2 and this is y2. Distance between 2 points is given as d, which is the distance now, the square root of x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square. This is the formula we are to use. This is the distance between 2 points. We are told that this d is given as 5 units. So in place of this d, we put 5. This will now be 5 will be equals to the square root of bracket open x2 here is that's x, that will be x minus x1, which is 1, close the bracket all square, plus bracket open y2 is minus 1, then minus y1, which is 2, all square. Very important. The first thing for us to do here is to remove these square roots. To remove these square roots or this radical, we have to square both sides so that these square roots will go. Squaring both sides now, this 5, it will be 5 square now, will be equals to, if we square this square root will go, we'll be left with x minus 1 all square plus minus 1 minus 2 all square. Very important. Okay? And let's look at how we can resolve this. We'll have 5 square is 25. This will be 25. Will be equals to x minus 1 all square plus minus 1 minus 2, that's minus 3. That will be minus 3 all square. Very important. Okay? Let's move here. We are asked to find the values of x. Let's move up here so that we can resolve this. The next thing to do, we pick this 25, we'll have 25, will not be equals to, we have to expand this. We have x minus 1 all square means x minus 1 in another bracket, x minus 1 in another bracket, like this. X times x, that's x squared. X times minus 1, that's minus x. Minus 1 times x, that's minus x. Then minus times minus, minus 1 times minus 1 is plus 1. Then we have minus 3 all square, of course, will be 9. That's 3 times 3, which is 9. And since the power is even, we'll have positive result. Let's work on this. We have 25 now, will be equals to x squared minus x will be minus 2x plus 1 plus 9, that will be 10. Of course, this is quadratic equation. Quadratic equation is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, given that a cannot be equals to 0. So we have to rearrange this to look like this general form of quadratic equation. So this will be x squared minus x plus 10. This is positive 25. We take it to the other side, it will be minus 25 will be equals to 0. So we have x squared now minus 2x plus 10 minus 25 will be minus 15 will be equals to 0. So this is quadratic equation. Can we factorize this? What are the two factors of 15 that can give us minus 2, minus 5, and plus 3? Because minus 5 plus 3, we have minus 2. Then minus 5 times 3, of course, we have minus 15. Let's move here because we are almost there. I can click here. We are asked to find the values of x. Two factors now will be minus 5x and plus 3x. How did we come about this? First, multiply the first term by the last term, that will be minus 15. So, two factors of minus 15 that will give us minus 2x. When we sum it, will be minus 5x and plus 3x. Let's replace the middle term now with these two factors. It will be x squared minus 5x now plus 3x minus 15 must be equals to 0. Let's group this so that we can factor out. What is common here is x. X out into x squared divided by x will be left with x minus 5x divided by x. It will be 5. We close the bracket. What is common between 3x and minus 15? Of course, it will be plus 3. 3x divided by 3, that will be x minus 15 divided by 3 is 5 equal 0. If you look at this critically, what we have in the bracket at the cell, we pick what we have outside, that will be x plus 3. We have x plus 3 in one bracket, then we'll pick what is common, that's x minus, we pick 1 now, that's x minus 5 equal 0. Equal 0 means either x plus 3 is equals to 0 or x minus 5, of course, is equals to 0. Okay, so x plus 3 is equals to 0 or x minus 5 is equals to 0. We collect like that. This is positive. We'll take it to this side or we'll minus 3 from both sides. This will go. We have x now will be minus what? 3. Or we add 5 to both sides. This will go. X now will be equals to 5. So this will be the values of x. We are asked to find the values of x. X is nothing but minus 3 or x is 5. So this is the solution to question 2 or example 2. Let's move to 3, which is example 3 now. That is question 3. Let me move here so that we can have enough space. Let me start the interpretation here. The question reads, where the length of the line joining the point x, 4 and x, minus x, 3 is 7 units. It's the same procedure. Let's bring out the question solution to 3 now. Let me name this as P. That will be x, minus 4. And let me define this as Q. That will be minus x, 3. This x1, y1, x2, y2. Very important. Distance between 2 points, the formula is d, which is the distance now, square root of x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square. So, just a question of substitution. We know our distance as what is 7 units, meaning the distance is, in mathematics, is equal to. The distance is 7 units. So, in place of this d, we have 7 will be equals to the square root of bracket open x2 here is minus x minus x1, which is x, all square plus y2, that's 3, minus y1, which is 4, That will be 4 all square. This will be 7 will be equals to the square root of minus x, that will be minus 2x all square. Then plus 3 minus 4, of course, it will be minus 1 all square. Let's move here. We'll have 7 now will be equals to the square root of minus 2x all square. First, minus 2 square is 4. We have 4. Then x square, of course, it will be x square. Then plus minus 1 square, that's minus times minus is positive. Minus 1 square means minus 1 times minus 1. And minus times minus is positive. 1 times 1 is 1. Very important. At this point, to find the value of x, we have to square both sides so that this square root will go. If we square both sides, square of this 7 will be 7 times 7. That will be 49. Will now be equals to 4x squared plus 1. Let me write the square root like all in square so that this square root will go. We'll be left with 49 now. Will be equals to 4x squared plus 1. Very important. Let's move here because we're almost there. We're looking for x. This is quadratic equation. Let's rearrange it. It will be 4x squared plus 1, then minus 49 will be equals to 0. It means we'll bring this 49 to this side. It's positive 49 crossing this inequality equal sign, it will change to negative 49. This will be 4x squared plus 1 minus 49, of course, will be minus 48 will be equals to 0. What is common between this is 4. Very well, because 48 can divide 4 and 4 can divide itself. So we factor out 4 into 4x squared divided by 4. Be left with x squared minus 48 divided by 4. We can say 48 divided by 4. 4 here 1, 4 here 1, 4 here 2. And that will be 12. Yes, that will be 12. And this will be equals to 0. Okay, 48. Okay, 4 times d is 8, which is here is correct. Okay, at this point, let's look at what we can do here. It means either 4, okay, or we can, at this point here, we can transfer this 48 to the other side. That will be 4x squared will be equals to 48. Then we divide both sides by 4. Let's divide both sides by 4. We'll be having x will be equals to 48 divided by 4. That's 12. Then we can take the square root of both sides. Then x now will be equals to root 12, positive or minus now. Positive or minus root 12. And x now will be equals to root 12 is the same thing as let me simplify it before putting this positive or negative. That will be 4 times 3. Root 4 times 3 is the same thing as root 12. So x now will be equals to 2 root 3. 2 root 3. So this will be the value of x. Here, if we decided to make it in quadratic form, we can either, because if we're taking the square root, we'll put plus or minus. So here, we're supposed to have plus or minus here. If we did, because this is a quadratic equation, there must be 2 solutions for x because of this square root here. So this will be the solution to this question 3. Thank you for watching. Please do share this to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to TJ's Maths and Further Maths Adventures. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram as well as Facebook. Thank you for watching.